Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the All-American Savage Show podcast. I am your host, John Burke. My beautiful, newly gavelled partner, beautiful bearded partner, Josh, has a pretty impressive gift that a listener sent into the shop or the HQ here. Like, this is actually, I mean, hold that up for the camera. Like, this is really awesome to see.
Yeah, this was really, it's really cool. So, Charlie, just want to say thank you, man. This is great. Gavel with a really nice letter that he sent.
Yeah.
Little thing there that says "total scumbag," and then the patented penis on the back of it. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. You see that?
It's hard. You can't really see it in the camera because it's too dark. But
yeah, it's really cool.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best audience, man. You guys are great.
Really cool. Really, he's also the same gentleman that did the laser engraving of me with the word penis on it.
Oh yeah.
First class. I don't even know how the hell we branded ourselves with a dick, but I'm proud. I'm really proud. You have a lot of like podcasters out there that are like just very super famous. They're very straight. They're very Athena's over there choking. And here we are just like talking about the most random stuff with dicks. Like, we're a bunch of grown ass children, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Like, how the hell are we running this company? I have no idea. I still have no idea. It's just like, we're children. I'm a child. Like, I have no business being in this position, but nah. It's big thank you to Charlie. That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
that
super
truly
nice.
is awesome.
Really, really appreciate it. I mean,
so now when Josh,
it really does mean a lot.
Yeah,
it does.
Now when Josh determines somebody's a scumbag, we have to make the
boom.
Official. Yeah, boom.
Total scumbag.
Total scumbag. Finisher. Him. Which had a really good night last night. A really good night. Like, it was just, I feel so good, man. I woke up in such a great mood. Last night went to Tango, had a really good time, and it's challenging. It's very challenging, and that's the thing that I feel like a lot of these new hobbies being picked up, it's that I think as humans, we tend to forget to challenge ourselves or learn new things. We get so accustomed to the 9 to 5, the doldrums of our lives that we're not really challenged anymore. We're challenged mentally, but when it comes to the physicality of being challenged, it's a whole different ballgame. And I absolutely love and enjoy that. It's like when you take the kiddos to practice and stuff, like it's something physical that they do.
Yeah.
And I think as adults, we don't do that so much anymore. Or like the gym, for example, it becomes very redundant, very repetitive versus you're going out there and undergoing a new physical challenge, and it stimulates the brain. It challenges the mind. And I absolutely love it. Yeah. So we did Tango last night. And didn't help that the AC was off and we were kind of sweating our asses off, but it was like hot tango, I guess. I gotta say, man, I love it. I love it. It's such a passionate dance. It's such a again, we have a really good group of people. Mark and Nazreen, wonderful coaches. I don't think they listen to the podcast. Probably better that they don't. They probably hate me after the fact. No, they're good people.
Who is this son of a bitch?
Who is this motherfucker? No. But it's such a wonderful, wonderful, passionate thing. But then after that, I met up with my friend with benefits, and we went to Ruth's Chris. And as always, porterhouse for two. People are like, you're going to eat the whole thing? It's like, damn right I will. It's like, that's a lot of steak, and it's going inside of me. It's like, this is the only time I'll make a gay joke and actually mean it. It's like, all that meat, it's going inside of me. A wonderful glass of wine, just enough to take the edge off. It paired well with the steak. And then just wonderful, nice, relaxing, no intention conversation. And it was a really good time. Then back to my place, turned on some tunes, just relaxed, another glass of wine. Passionate night, woke up, passionate morning, slept through the alarm. That was my fault because that's what happens when you set it for 7:30 p.m. instead of 7:30 a.m. I just woke up in a really good mood. Like, turned on the tunes. And, that's the one thing I found now. My routine is I'll wake up, ask the stripper to leave, and then I'll put on a cup of I'll put on a pot of coffee, or I'll get a cup of coffee, and I'll turn on some just upbeat music. And today I'm in like a 1950s kind of vibe. Like last night I was going home from the restaurant, I was in Bobby Darin mode. Somewhere across the sea. I love those tunes. I love them. There's just something about them that's just really nice. And then I pulled up the Robbie Williams rendition where he does it live in I forget where it was in England. And it's very good, just chill feeling. And went to the gym, and again, the mood just continues. And it's just surrounding yourself with good music, good feelings, and guarding that happiness. And I've been posting a lot on the Instagram stories because people keep DMing me these questions, and it's like, I certainly hope they're not putting me in this position where they think I'm some kind of freaking guru or expert on. I'm not. It's just these, when I talk about these things, these are my preferences. This is just me, my opinion. And opinions may vary. I mean, everybody's like, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one, they all stink. But it was just very, and I got a DM from a young lady, and she asked me a very good question. She talked about how you can have a physical and intellectual attraction to somebody. But what if one is missing, but the other one is very prevalent and strong? Would you still move forward with it? And the answer to that, and this is the thing, for me, you have to ask yourself that question. It's like, what are your non-negotiables? And for me, it's both. They both have to be there. Otherwise, it can't be really taken seriously. But she asked a very good question. It's just like, that only you can answer that. What are you willing to compromise on for the sake of being happy? And if you are compromising, is that something that you will be happy with? Like, I can't, only you can answer that. Of course, like, I don't get like some people, like the DMs I'm getting are just, oh man, like it just, partners making love, like, dude, like men not taking care of their women, women not taking care of their men, very sexually frustrated and unhappy. And I'm like, this is a very common thing that I think people don't realize. Like, this is a very common thing that doesn't have to be that way. But, and then I had this one dude who's like, you're just kissing people's ass. Jesus Christ, stop. I'm like, look, dude, I understand you're probably not getting laid and it upsets you. It's not my fault. Don't take out your frustration on me. Go try and develop a personality. Be a good person, I guess. And maybe somebody will touch your penis. I don't know. I genuinely don't know, but not with that attitude.
No.
So, and then there's this other one which is like, you sure do like hearing yourself talk, don't you? It's like, well, last I checked, it's my name on the fucking page. So yes, I do. That's why you're on my page. It's kind of like somebody going into your business, like, you sure like selling stuff, don't you? It's like, yes, it's my shop. I kind of do. Yes. I don't get people.
Reminds me of a story. Let me tell you about it.
Go for it. What do you got?
That's what I would have said. I went on long.
Just Call me Ishmael. No, but how was your night?
It was good. My buddy from Florida came in town.
Yeah. And he's helping set up the phones today.
Yeah, I put him to work.
You want to come visit? All right.
Yeah. Get some phones.
Get some phones.
See if you can get him to work. He's an IT guy. So.
Oh, my God.
So, that's a little weekend.
Yeah.
That's a little weekend plan.
Hell yeah. Oh, for you and him? Well, I know we're going to the pub tomorrow, but did you have anything else you were going to do?
Just regular
guy stuff.
Take him around. He's a Cowboys fan, so
okay.
We're going to go to the practice field.
I have yet to go to that.
The Star. It's pretty cool.
Yeah I know. Nice. Don't they have the Cowboy Fit, like the gym over there or something? Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about that.
Yeah, it's all right. But, yeah, just give him a tour.
Dude, yesterday at the gym, I got a flashback to my Army days. And I work out. I go into the showers to go shower off before I come into work. And apparently they're redoing the sewer system there because something got clogged. So they're having to like pull everything out, but the showers are still operational. So I go walking into the shower room, and Athena always goes, she goes with me everywhere I go. So, and they love her at the gym. Like she walks in, she makes her grand entrance, and she starts looking for people to give her food. And she comes into the shower room with me, and I'm kind of putting my stuff down, and I'm just like, did they hit a main? I was like, it smells. Like, what the hell? And then I turn around to get into the shower before I even strip. I'm going to go turn it on. And I look, and there is a human turd in the shower. Somebody shit in the shower and didn't even have the... they didn't even have the polite...
common courtesy.
The common courtesy to at least stop it down the drain.
Kick it down the drain.
I'm looking at it, and I'm just like... Because for a split second, I was like, oh my God, did Athena do that? I was like, no, that's not a dog turd. That's a human turd. Yeah, and there's a clear difference. There's a clear smell difference. You can tell. And so I'm just like, well, I can't shower in this. Like, I'm not cleaning that up.
Oh, no way.
So I go in, I tell the guys at the front, like, hey guys, like, look, somebody shit in the shower. It was not me, and it certainly wasn't Athena. Like, oh yeah, we'll look at it. So I went in there today, and they caught him. They caught the anonymous shit burglar.
Really?
Apparently they have cameras, but not in the bathroom. But they saw him walk in, and he was the only one that used the shower that morning. So they were just like, yeah, we've asked him to leave and never come back. I was like...
Oh, that's embarrassing.
How, like, what goes through your mind when you're in the middle of taking a shower, and you go, you know what? Normally I would just scrub my balls and stuff, but I'm going to drop a deuce. Like,
that's so disgusting.
In the bathrooms, like the toilet was right there. So, I mean, worst case, I mean, you could still use the toilet. It might not flush, but at least put it in there. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's an emergency.
Yeah. But he apparently he just wanted to bomb it right there, and sure as hell he did. And then John comes walking in. It's like, oh, sweet googly moogly. It's like, that is nasty. So, but that kind of reminded me back to the porta shitter days in the Army, where it just piles up because they never have anybody clean it. So the shit just piles up in the porta shitter. Yeah, it's disgusting. So, but all right, we're going to get into the news today. There's a lot of stuff been going on. We kind of took a break from it yesterday with the whole Not Safe for Work podcast. I want to say thank you for everybody that shared the podcast and for all the great comments. And, and you guys sharing it. This is what's helping us grow. People reaching out, people sharing it, tagging their friends. Guys, we don't grow without your help. We don't charge you anything for the podcast. It's simply me and Josh doing a passion project. We've been at this for, man, how long have we been doing this? A few months now, right?
Like 30 or 40 years.
Yeah,
least.
that's completely accurate. 100% accurate. It's not accurate.
No,
it's not accurate.
Like 5 years, 6 years, right?
The podcast?
Yeah.
No. We did it for a little while, then we took a break for about 2 or 3 years, and then we just came back. Was it this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been at it for a while, but yeah, it's we don't grow without y'all. So big thank you. And dude, Facebook and Instagram are just killing my algorithm. They're destroying my reach. It's bad. I post a video now on like a page of like almost 34,000, and it might get like 5,000 views. It's like, good grief. Like, this is just, it's to the point now where I just stopped caring. It's like, I'm fucking done with this. They just slaughter our reach. They censor us like crazy. And it gets to a point, it's like, I'm tired of fighting this uphill battle. And I know it's not the answer to give up. I get it, but fuck me running. I'm just tired of it. I am so over it. But that's why I hope Elon Musk buys it and then nukes it. That'd be great. Watch the liberals just burn in hell. So, good news. I don't feel bad. CNN Plus. Now, if you haven't heard of this, CNN offered a streaming service. This streaming service was supposed to replicate essentially Fox News' streaming service. In less than a month, and we covered in one episode not too long ago, that they couldn't even get 10,000 viewers. They couldn't even get 10,000 viewers to watch this streaming platform. This is how bad CNN's ratings are right now. They are tanking. They are horrible. In less than a month, they have now canceled the streaming service. I think it goes out of business next month, I believe. And all I can say is rest in hell. That's what you get. You're an organization comprised of liars and swindlers, gaslighters, deflectors. You are not journalists. You're not journalists, not even in the slightest bit.
Activists.
You're scumbags. You are scumbags. Let's gavel that. It's official.
Scumbags.
Athena's like, what the fuck? They are scumbags. So let it be written by Josh's gavel. CNN is now labeled scumbags. We should also do Hillary Clinton. Scumbag. Mitt Romney. Scumbag. Who else? There's just so many.
There's so many.
Terry Bradshaw. I was just kidding. You're a piece of shit.
Terry Bradshaw is a scumbag.
I have no idea. It was just a name that popped in my head. I was like, let's see if he follows this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, CNN Plus has now been canceled. So, oh shit, that's 10,000 people that are out like $5.99. Great. Hey, if you want to come over and subscribe to us on Twitch, we really appreciate that. If you're a CNN viewer and for some reason, I don't know why you're watching this show, you can subscribe on Twitch. It's $4.99 a month. It gets you recognition. Thank you. It supports us here at the show. It goes straight into the Shell Shock CBD business. I don't touch a dime of that. So a big thank you to everybody that subscribes on Twitch. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/TheJohnBurke, or you can download the Twitch app and then look me up at The John Burke. We've been streaming on Twitch for almost 4 years now, and I'm surprised we haven't got banned. Like, I am honestly shocked, but they've been good to me. So, but all right, let's get into it. We got a lot of great news here. You can do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get into the news here. I feel like that was supposed to be like wasn't it supposed to be like a clown thing?
Oh, this is much better.
It's better? Okay. I feel it's like one of those,
the circus.
Yeah, it should be like a circus.
Be
I mean, because it's all fucking clown shit at this point.
It is.
The cameras are all screwed up on this part. It's my fault. There we go. Fixing it over here on Twitch. So if you're watching on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, you'll actually see the screen that we're looking at, so you can actually read the article with us or see the article with us. So the first article we're getting into here, and I absolutely love this. This right here is what America actually needs more of. This comes to us from Breitbart. Florida sheriff says homeowners can save taxpayers money by shooting intruders.
There you go.
I love it. I absolutely love that. That makes perfect sense to me. Santa Rosa County, Florida Sheriff Bob Johnson told reporters Thursday his constituents save taxpayers money by shooting intruders. WHIO reports that Johnson used a Thursday press conference to announce that 32-year-old Brandon J. Harris was arrested Wednesday. The Charlotte Observer notes that Harris has been arrested 17 times and is now under arrest for alleged break-ins in the neighborhood of Pace. Johnson explained that the time between when police were called and Harris was arrested was approximately 30 minutes. During that time, a homeowner shot at Harris but missed him. The Pensacola News-Journal points out that Johnson commented on the homeowner's action, saying, one of the homeowners, he was breaking into their house, and they shot at him. So he continues to run. We finally corner him in a house that he broke into on Tom Sawyer, and we cornered him in a bedroom. Johnson then assured the homeowner that he or she is not in trouble and actually noted that homeowners who shoot intruders save money for other taxpayers. If someone's breaking into your house, you're more than welcome to shoot them in Santa Rosa County. We prefer that you do, actually. So whoever that was, you're not in trouble. Come see us. We have a gun safety class we put on every other Sunday or Saturday. If you take that, you'll shoot a lot better and hopefully you'll save the taxpayers money. I fucking love this guy. I love this guy. Dude, yes, absolutely. You know how that saves him money? This dude, your taxpayer money goes to freaking, cover this guy in jail. All this stuff. If he's dead, all right, well, fuck him. Then, that's the reason why I feel like a lot of people are afraid to fight back sometimes. It's because of all the bleeding hearts out there. It's like, well, because I remember reading somewhere about, it was on Twitter, go figure, it's cancer. And they're talking about, you'd shoot somebody that, tried to break into your house over a PlayStation. You take someone's life over a PlayStation? It's like, I take your life over a fish.
Yeah. First of all, you don't know if somebody's coming in just to steal one thing.
Yeah.
If you're breaking into somebody's house, you better expect the worst.
That's how it should be.
Because if you don't, you're going to end up dead.
And a note to that homeowner, here's a way to fix that from ever happening again. Get a shotgun. Get a shotgun. Get yourself some 18 gauge? Let's make it 12. Let's really Swiss cheese that motherfucker. That's awesome.
I think it's...
Because the psychological ramifications of... when you hear somebody rack around, you're going to shit yourself. Maybe the guy in the shower in the gym heard somebody rack. I don't know. That's why he shit in I have no idea. But the point is, it's like, if you're afraid, here's the thing. I get it. If somebody's breaking into your house, your adrenaline starts pumping because you're naturally going to be a little scared. It's like, fuck, I don't know what's coming through that door or if they're even in the house.
Yeah.
It's perfectly natural to feel that way. But that's why you should train. And I mean train in a sense of, because I was with one woman and she was in my house and she always said, I want to keep the bedroom door shut. I was like, no, I always want to leave the bedroom door open. She's like, why? I was like, if somebody's coming through that front door, I need to be able to hear them. With the bedroom door shut, I can't. And then I was like, but my rule is, if they do come in the house, I'm not going in the hallway. I'm going to corner off in the side of the bedroom and I'm going to wait. And as soon as they come through that door, I'm going to fucking kill them. I don't have to go to them. Let them come to me. That's all I have to do.
Smart.
I'll call the cops. Put the freaking thing in real quick, and then I'll just sit there and I'll just put a bead on the door. If they steal some stuff, great, whatever. I'm covered by insurance. But ultimately, I'm not going to silhouette myself. Let them come, and they will. The way my house is set up, good luck. You're going to have to come to me. And as soon as you go through that door, dude, you're going to be riddled with hollow point 45, and you're not walking out of there. And if for some reason you're still alive and you're on the floor bleeding, I'm going to make sure that I finish the job because dead men can't sue. That's just the way I feel. Texas, I do love Texas about that. Texas has the stand your ground law.
Yeah.
It's like if they come in your house, you can kill them. That's how it should be worldwide, honestly, or at least nationwide. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that are just like, it's not worth killing them over. It's like, yes, the fuck it is. Absolutely. What if that guy was coming in there to rape your daughter, rape your son, rape your wife, rape you? You don't know. You don't know. So we have to assume the worst case scenario. But it's always these bleeding heart liberals out there that just want to try and reason and take the side and feel bad of the robbers. Like, well, maybe they're just falling on hard times. Well, then go get a job. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, well, obviously it's tragic when a life is taken.
Yeah. No, I'll disagree. I don't care. I feel nothing for them. Because here's the thing, they would just as soon kill you.
Yeah, no, they would. But I understand that people have family that maybe loves them. Maybe he has a mother or father, or the person.
You should have thought about that before he came to my house. Yeah.
But at the same time, if it comes down to them or my family, well, it's going to be, I'm going to take care of my family first.
100%.
So
100%. But I love the fact that this sheriff even just came out there and said that. It's like, it's beautiful. It's like, shoot him. Absolutely. I love it. So, all right. So for those who don't know, the mask mandates were over. The judge out of Florida ruled against them, said it's unconstitutional. It's like, well, you're like 2 years too late, but whatever. Well, Los Angeles County ignores court order forcing masks on public transit. Officials in Los Angeles County are the latest to have made it clear that they are not prepared to let mandates become a thing of the past, enacting a public health order forcing people to wear masks on public transit and transportation hubs. United States District Judge Catherine Kimball Mizell, a Trump appointee, this week nixed the Biden administration's federal mask mandate, deeming it illegal. She found that the mandate exceeded the CDC's statutory authority, improperly invoking the good cause exemption to notice and comment rulemaking, and failed to adequately explain its decisions. Because our system does not permit agencies to act unlawfully, even in the pursuit of desirable ends, the court declares unlawful and vacates the mask mandate, she wrote. So right now, Dallas County is basically defying a federal judge. What's going to happen with this? Like, what's going to happen with this? This is bullshit.
I'd imagine you'd have to sue them, take them to court.
Yeah, I would imagine so, and I hope they do. I hope they do, but this is ridiculous. What if this was reversed? What if a county ignored a federal judge's ruling? What would happen? The hypocrisy of this legal system not being enforced is insane. This is wrong. Like, dude, I'm to the point now, it's kind of like, I think it was in Philadelphia. They tried enacting it for 4 days and they said no. Like, the Philadelphia residents are like, no, we're not doing it. We refuse. They're tired of it. And they say, all right, we're dropping it. The people's voice in unison can change everything. If you're in LA County, refuse to wear a mask. Say, fuck no, I'm not. Absolutely. If enough of you come out, they can't arrest everybody. It's the truth. And here's the thing. You can list the federal judge like, look, federally, this is illegal. You can't do that. And you will win in court. You will win. Like, they have no authority to do that. That's ridiculous. But here we are. As a result, Los Angeles County officials are heeding the CDC, requiring individuals to wear masks on all forms of public transportation in LA County now, including buses, trains, and taxis. This rule also extends to all indoor transportation hubs in LA County, including airport and bus terminals, train and subway stations, seaport and other indoor port terminals, or any other indoor area that serves as a transportation hub. Public Health Director Barbara Ferrer is attributing the decision to the CDC, simply stating that they are experts. No, they're not. They're activists. They're paid activists. If you still really truly believe the CDC has your best interest at heart, you are a fucking moron. You are a moron. The CDC is in bed with the government. The CDC is in bed with all these pharmaceutical companies. Fuck the CDC. Abolish it. We don't need it. We do not need it. This is ridiculous. Fauci and the rest of them should be hung and tried. Well, tried and hung. Either way, I don't care. As long as they're hung.
Either order.
Fauci, scumbag. Let it be written. It's official. I like this.
I do too.
You're digging that, aren't you? It's true. But now they're defying that. And this is the funny part about this right here is because Fauci comes out in this article and he says, Fauci is crushed for saying it's disturbing that a U.S. court can overrule the CDC. Absolutely, it's not disturbing. Because what if a freaking branch of the government goes rogue? Look at the FBI. Look at the CIA. Are you telling me that the federal government or that a court should not be able to regulate these branches? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Mr. I'm the science. Like, dude, why couldn't COVID take you out? Like, seriously, that would have been so fitting. That or AIDS. He got that one wrong.
Or a
bus.
A car.
God, this guy is such a piece of shit. I can't even call this guy a doctor. Anthony Fauci took major heat after lamenting on Thursday that it was disturbing that a federal court would rule against the CDC's COVID-19 travel mask mandate. These masks have been proven not to work. Like, how much longer here's the other part that I saw is that there are people in airports now. There's like they're saying about 40% of people that are traveling through airports are still wearing a mask.
That's what my buddy was just saying. He just flew here from Florida.
Yeah.
And he was like,
I saw some articles about it on the internet. But
Stockholm syndrome, where these people, he's like, and they're not even wearing them correctly.
Yeah. He said they were like down around their,
halfway over their face. Like, that's how it's always been.
Dude, these people are just, they are sheep.
You're just trying to cover an ugly face or what?
Half of them, yeah, they're liberals. Go figure. I mean, they're all ugly. They're hideous. I don't want to look at them. I don't get it. I don't get it. You are so convinced. Like that shows to what level these people have been led to believe that the CDC had their best interests at heart. And then I saw that Liam Neeson, who I like as an actor, like bashed Kid Rock. He said Kid Rock makes music for people that took horse dewormer. It's like, dude, I'm going to be a dick here, but it's a good thing that your wife isn't alive to see what a piece of shit you became.
I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what horse dewormer you're taking. But I'm anti-gun, but use guns in all my movies. I propagandize guns left and right. I don't even sound like him, but it's whatever.
It's what I imagine he would sound like.
He's a douche. I don't get that. I don't get how this dude can come out there, because Kid Rock was basically saying, fuck Fauci, fuck all of them. Kid Rock being, I like Kid Rock.
Yeah,
I like his music
entitled
too.
To his opinion.
Absolutely.
If he would have came out as Democrat, I wouldn't care. I don't care what celebrities think. It's great.
I think Liam Neeson is just another idiot. He's another freaking, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's another douchebag that just comes out there and, and that's the other thing. He's misquoting the ivermectin.
Yeah.
Like, these people are intentionally doing that.
It's
been proven to work. Like, the science is there. Like, if we're going to trust the science.
The same drug that just won a Nobel Prize and then cured river blindness, that horse, that's what we're talking about?
I don't know.
Okay.
But they intentionally mislabel it and use it out of context when it's been shown. And that's the other thing that, like, I don't know. That's crazy to me. That's so crazy to me how they can just sit there and bastardize something that many doctors are coming out saying, no, this actually works. It's been proven. It's been clinically tested. It's working. But they're like, no, we're not going to let it go. We have to do the vaccine, because they've already invested so much federal money into these vaccinations that are not getting nearly the same results as these other medications. Because it wasn't just ivermectin. It was another one. What was the other one? There was ivermectin and something else.
Hydroxychloroquine? Something like that.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's several things that...
And all these case studies, like the CDC and the rest of them are like trying to push them away. Like, Google has hiding results. Google's doing all this stuff. Like, if you look this up, it's nothing but negative stuff. But there are other doctors that are actually... There were doctors here in Dallas.
You know what I took when I had COVID twice?
What?
Nothing. I just got over it.
That's weird how that works. I had it twice as well. I didn't take anything. You know what they get? Yeah, the same thing. When I went and got tasted, they stuck the thing up my nose, the finger in the butt. Did you get that one? Did you get the finger? Or was that just me?
That was just you.
I've never had to pay a doctor to do that before. And then he smiled when he did it. It was really weird. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
But do you have to breathe on the back of my neck while you do that?
Oh my God. It's true though. Because I've spoken to like so many people, and a few of them that actually had taken ivermectin. One in Florida. And it's like, yeah, it worked. It knocked it out. Yeah. Joe Rogan, in 3 days, it's like, I'm back to normal. And then CNN put that filter on him to make him look all pasty. It's like, when you can see, when you refuse to see the propaganda that is, and this is why CNN is dying.
Yeah, Remdesivir.
This is why. Do what?
Remdesivir.
Remdesivir?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that one.
Yeah.
But, you know,
like if
the CDC bastardizes it, I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
Because the CDC has gotten it wrong. Yep. And look, if you really want to see how bad the CDC is, go look up Milton Friedman, abolishment of the CDC. Go watch that video. And again, for those that don't know, I am Nasty Nay says, is this chat room full of people who still use anecdotes to further evidence on COVID treatment? Are you one of those retards that uses the CDC that has actual political activist science? Dude, get the fuck out of here, you retard. You fucking liberals like drive me fucking nuts. What a loser. Get out of here. Bye. You're not welcome here. I can't stand you scumbags. Get the fuck out of here. Like, if I had my way, every single one of you that bastardize these medications that would work would be in a fucking camp. I would. You're the reason why so many people have fucking died, because you trusted the CDC. You trust your government. You trust these political activists. You trust this Biden administration. You fucking idiots. You trust the masks work.
Yeah.
2 weeks to flatten the curve my ass. You stand with the science as the science burns right in front of you, and you still have the audacity to double down on your bullshit. It's anecdotal. Yes, 100%. I will take anecdotal evidence over the bullshit that you're pushing.
You know what else is anecdotal? A 2 week 2 weeks to
flatten the curve.
Yeah, to flatten
all
the curve.
That bullshit.
Masks. Isn't that anecdotal?
It's all bullshit.
I mean, all that shit. Let people make up their own minds.
When somebody is so like in depth in their belief of a government-run trial, and they refuse to even listen to the other side, I'm not going to tolerate you. The same people that have been screaming for everyone that is not vaccinated, that doesn't want to wear a mask, to like be drafted and all kind. I don't want to share a country with you. I kind of wish that COVID would have taken all of you motherfuckers out. I do. I think you people are scumbag. You're the scum of the earth. I don't give two fucks about you. I don't give two shits about you. You could be dying in a ditch. I'm not going to give a fuck about you. That's how much I hate you at this point. You are all for ruining these people's lives, these business owners, these children, all of these morons. And it just seems like it's a constant thing, a constant reoccurring thing of people that want to follow the science also believe that a man can become a woman and vice versa. Your science means nothing to me. You people are so retarded. You're so ignorant. I don't even want to share a world with you. COVID took out the wrong people. It shouldn't have been the fat people. It should have been the retarded left. It should have been them. I'm just saying. I think you people are what's wrong with this country. I think you're the reason why we have this insanity that is just gripping this country. The immorality, the degeneracy, the grooming, the pedophilia. Dude, I hate you. I hate you. I don't mean all liberals. I'm talking about the extremists. I have a lot of liberal friends. I should probably clarify on that. I'm talking about the extremists, especially like the Twitch community ones, like the insane, dude, it's so fucking poisonous. It's so disgusting. I saw a friend of mine, Sansol, who's actually been on the Twitch debates a few times. He's going at it with some weirdo on Twitch, some trans person. And that person's like, why don't you just come out and admit your transphobia? He's like, I will. I think you're a fucking basket case. I do. You look at this person's profile, you're rooted in insanity. You have nothing but drama in your life. You have nothing but craziness in your life. And you wonder why nobody wants to fuck with you. You wonder why society wants nothing to do with you. You people are crazy. You are. I don't care if that hurts your feelings. Stop pandering to this like less than 1% of just loons. Get help. Like seriously, get help.
Yeah,
you do what you want with your body, but I'm not going to accept it.
Phobia means
phobia of what? Yeah, I've never met a trans person who's like, oh my God, don't touch me. You use this phobia word to try and like give yourself justification by trying to degrade the other person. Oh, so you're like a heterophobic, like a cis white male, like dude. We're going through, I think, this generation's Woodstock era, where you had the emergence of the hippies and the free love movement. We're going through the same thing, but it's a bunch of retards. It's a bunch of retards on social media. It's literally, social media has magnified the voices of the mentally ill. It has. And the left has embraced it to such a level that they want to empower these voices. Yes, I stand with you in spirit. Okay. Yeah, let's just normalize freaking, schizophrenia while we're at it. I have 5 voices. Well, I have 7, and they're all different genders. And blah, 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 blah. Ugh. Okay. You do you. You do you. That's just nuts. But Fauci sits there is wondering why the freaking the court can overrule the CDC. Fuck the CDC and fuck Fauci. Isn't it just kind of funny, like how much people really don't want to be free? How much people actually want to be controlled like little sheep?
Some people just want it.
They do. They really do. They don't want freedom. They say they do. They say they're patriots. You really don't. You want to be corralled. You want to be fed. You want to be taken care of. And the government does a horrible job on that. Horrible job.
They're just lazy people. That's it.
Yeah. Now they're saying that Ukraine has more tanks on the ground than Russia. Dude, I don't know what to believe anymore. I have no idea. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm tired of it. I don't want another American dime. Tucker Carlson, there's an article out here, and I actually agree with this. Tucker Carlson is suggesting that essentially Zelensky, president of Ukraine's finances should be audited before giving any more aid. It should have been double here. I get it. It sounds great, Tucker, but come on, dude. Who's going to audit him? Some branch of the government under the Biden administration that's already corrupted? Come on now. You know they're not going to find anything. They're not going to find a single... They said he owns like a multi-million-dollar house in Florida. This guy is like so corrupted, but the MSM won't touch it. Tucker's getting roasted right now by the MSM because, like, oh my God, he doesn't stand with Ukraine. He must be a racist. It's like, what does that even have to do with it? That's what they do.
Kind of makes me think he's onto something.
He probably is.
As soon as someone starts saying you're a racist or some sort of
As
a
soon as the
phobia,
playbook,
and I'm like, well, let's listen to him.
We're on the right track.
Yeah,
we're on the right track.
Oh, Larry Elder, he's the black face of white supremacy.
I know.
How'd that happen?
It's kind of like that freaking that skit with Dave Chappelle where he's the Ku Klux Klan leader and he's a black dude.
You want to see my face?
I can't imagine him doing skits like that now. But I'm telling you, it's gonna get a lot more worse. But I think it eventually will get better. I think people are just so tired of the.
Did you ever see the one skit that Chappelle did where he's on an airplane and then like his little conscience pops up on his shoulder and starts going over the food choices? It's like fish or chicken. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, dude!
No, what is it about? What's the premise?
Oh, it's just that he ends up picking the chicken because it's a joke. Yeah, I don't want to go into it because I don't want to get banned off.
Oh, okay. It's a racist joke thing?
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay.
I mean, but it's worth looking up. It's so funny.
Chappelle's a funny comedian.
He was just so funny.
He is. I like Chappelle. But of course, anytime you go counter to the left, they're going to demonize you. They're going to alienate you. They're going to accuse you of being a racist, all this other stuff. And that's why Chappelle, he will live on in infamy to me. He's kind of like, fuck Twitter. Twitter isn't real. I think it's true. It's true.
He pushed the envelope way over the. And
he should have.
It was so funny.
He did a great job. I appreciate him for that. And I don't agree with all of his views, but the fact that he has the balls to stand up against the liberal left and say, "No, fuck you. What are you gonna do? Like, suck my. I'm too big. You can't cancel." Dave Portnoy, CEO of Barstool Sports, he's like, "I'm too big. You can't cancel me."
Yeah.
It's like I like stuff like that. I love that. That makes perfect sense to me. But as far as Tucker Carlson's thing about auditing, who's gonna audit? The IRS? Like, who's auditing this guy?
I know, man.
Elon Musk says he has $46.5 billion in funding for Twitter bid. He's got the funds ready. He's secured the funds. He's ready. He's like, if you sell it, I'll buy it right now. Liberals have got to be pissing themselves right now. Oh my God. How awesome would that be? Dude, guys, if you're back on Twitter, you're in the fight, follow me at Sergeant Savage. I'm on Twitter. Come give me a follow over there.
So now, if they don't sell, then they could be liable to their shareholders, right?
Yes.
Because
the shareholders could demand their resignation. Yeah,
right.
This offer is legitimately in the best interest of the company,
right? Because
if the shareholder or if the board refuses, then essentially they're putting a personal bias ahead of the benefits of the well-being of the company. Therefore, they should be required to step down.
Yeah, the shareholder.
Will they? Probably not.
Right. So
probably not. But I think Jack Dorsey is still on the board. He's still on the board of Twitter. I think his seat expires in May.
2%, right? I think he owns 2% of Twitter.
I forget. But he's even calling out that the board is just,
2% of shares. But yeah, I thought if they think Elon's going to come back with a better offer, so let's say they rejected the first offer.
Yeah. Well, he's 20% above the premium.
Right.
It's 20% premium. He's offering them way more than it's worth.
Right. So they should have jumped on it.
And yeah,
but they're acting like it's.
And I think that's why Elon did that. It's like, no, this is legitimately, you're not going to find a better offer. The article goes, Elon Musk said he has lined up $46.5 billion to fund his bid for Twitter, answering the biggest question that had loomed over his takeover offer. In a regulatory filing, Mr. Musk also said he was considered taking his offer straight to Twitter shareholders, bypassing a board that appears dug in. Twitter said Thursday it was reviewing the newly detailed proposal. It's still possible.
Yeah.
It's still possible. I genuinely wonder if Trump has anything to do with this. You don't think so?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
He's got his own thing going on.
Yeah, but I mean, he's just launched Truth Social. Yeah. But if Elon takes Twitter, I guarantee Trump's coming back.
I still can't get on Truth Social. I mean,
no, they have a thing now they post to where you can actually get access to it. It's if you follow Truth Social on Instagram. Look, I'm not gonna lie, they've done a poor job. Their Instagram, I don't know who's handling your Instagram account. It's dude, you've got people posting in the stories with misspells. That's an official social media site. You might want to have some actual graphics set up. As a small business owner, we deal with this. Like, I'm seeing like uncapitalized letters. I'm like, who the fuck is running your account? This was launched in one of the most poorest ways that I have ever seen. And now all the influencers that were pushing Truth Social so hard, they're not pushing it anymore. But I'm wondering if that's because of Twitter. If Elon takes Twitter, I wonder what's going to happen to Truth Social.
Well, what's going to happen to like Parler and Gab?
Parler's
and,
done.
Parler's
over.
All those other ones.
As soon as they deleted the app from Parler and they said basically they had to add like heavier moderation, yada, 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 I think Parler just became nothing. Like people don't want to use it anymore because, again, I don't want to have to actually download the website on people by and large are lazy. I am too. But Parler got overtaken by another group of just idiots. They killed it. And then again, there's so many different platforms. There's Gab, there's Getter, there's Parler, there's True Social. There's all these things. There's just too much. It's too much.
Yeah, well, here's an article on Just the News that says True Social migrates to Rumble Cloud, Trump platform ready to onboard millions. We'll see.
But it's like you still haven't even launched the app and made it available to Android users. Like, why are you linking it to Rumble? Like, this is. I understand that you're creating a structure that allows for conservative freedom of thought. I get that. But at the same time, it's like you probably want to ensure that the foundation of your app is solid, that everybody has access to it, everybody's in it. Because it's like you can post on there right now, but it's like you're posting into a vast desert to where it's like, hey, I'm here.
It's like you going into a room by yourself and talking.
It's like, I made it in. I'm in the club. And it turns out there's nobody in the club. You're like, well, fuck. Because I was excited when I signed up. I was like, okay, we got something new here. We got still something new. And you get in there, it's like, hey, follow me over here. And everybody's like, yeah, we're not on there. It's like, son of a bitch. And by the way, I'm just John Burke over on True Social. If you do make it on, I posted a video today. I need to post more over there just to have it, just to build it up. But man, oh man, I'm just, I don't know. The financing commitments, about half in the bank debt and half in cash promised by Mr. Musk himself, lend credibility to what had until now looked more like a personal lark than a bona fide takeover play. When he lobbied in his bid last week, Mr. Musk didn't say how he planned to pay for the deal, which is expensive even for the world's richest man. Now he says he's lined up more than $25 billion in debt from a group of banks led by Morgan Stanley, Bank of America Corp, and Barclays PLC. He would personally commit $21 billion in equity, the deal making it equivalent of a down payment on a home. Now, for those that don't understand, like, why Musk doesn't have this money kind of laying around, it's tied up in assets. It's like his business is valued. That's his worth, stuff like that. It doesn't mean is like he's the richest man in the world. He doesn't mean he has like all the most money in the bank. It's a matter of his whole, all of his holdings, all of his assets, what they're valued at. That's essentially equates to your level of worth. So basically, people are, why didn't he just pull out $46 billion out of it? It's not like that. It doesn't work that way. I think people don't understand this. Like, if he's the richest guy in the world, why doesn't he just write him a check? It's like, it's not necessarily like that. It's like, what's Tesla worth?
Yeah.
Like, Tesla's worth a lot of money. So.
Was he? I think he's worth like a couple $100 billion, right? Something crazy like that.
Yeah. Something to that effect. I forget what it was, like 150 billion or 100 billion. Because I remember when he said he was making the offer for 46. Okay, that's like a quarter or that's like a third chunk of your worth. It's like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot. But at the same token, it's like, but you've still got a lot of money. That's just me. I don't know. Good news. Netflix nightmare. Stock crash cost company $50 billion. Netflix has lost this new special called He's Expecting. And it's about this dude. It's a woman becoming a guy who I guess gives birth. It's a trans bullshit thing. Look, LGB, you need to cut the T off. No pun intended. You need to cut the T off. Get away from it. The transgenderism is going to sink the LGB. You should never have allowed them into your movement. You should never have done that. But here we are. Netflix nightmare. Stock crash cost company $50 billion. The fallout from Netflix's first quarter loss continued on Wednesday when the streaming giant shares closed down more than 35%. According to CNBC, the sharp drop led to a wave of downgrades from Wall Street on fears over the company's long-term growth potential, resulting in a loss of more than $50 billion in its market cap. It is now the worst performing stock of 2020, and the S&P 500 down 62.5% year-to-date, CNBC flatly stated. Dude, they didn't even get this bad when they launched that movie Cuties about they were sexualizing little girls.
Yeah.
The more that these companies want to go woke, hey, be my guest. You're sinking. Like, you are sinking.
You know what's strange is a lot of these companies brought on Obama administration.
I was just about to say that. I was literally just about to say that. Dude,
I was thinking about that. I'm like, these people must be just completely awful.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Just to come in and destroy these companies. Like, an Obama administration person came and wanted to join your company, like,
oh God, no. God, no. Absolutely not. You work for that guy?
Get ready to lose money.
Like, hey, I'm here. I used to work for Satan. I was wanting to see if I come work for you. I was like, no, get a hard pass on that one, buddy. Hard pass on that one. But it does make me wonder, though. Like, what if, I don't know, thinking out loud, what would stop Elon from trying to buy Netflix? If he gets Twitter, he monetizes it better. He's making more. He goes private with it. He starts making a lot of money back. What if he tries to buy Netflix? What if the richest man in the world tries to buy out all of these social media companies? I mean, he probably won't do it for Facebook or Instagram. But what if he takes over? What if he took over Netflix as well? That would be so cool. That would be awesome. Be like, groomers, get out. You're all fired.
Yeah, pedophiles. Sorry.
No pedophiles allowed. Sorry.
You're going to have to go back to prison.
It's just nasty. And here's more just look at this picture. These people are unhinged. UK University puts up poster warning women not to challenge transgenders in the bathroom. Oh, yes, you should. Oh, yes, you should. You do not belong in this bathroom. Absolutely not. Your chromosomes dictate. I watched this video. Somebody had shared this video on the Dating Libs page. And it's this dude wearing makeup. He's wearing lipstick. He's got a little fucking 5 o'clock shadow. It's like, okay, look, dude, here's the thing. If you're going to pretend to be a woman, at least fucking shave. At least look the part somewhat. And essentially this guy, like these people are so insane. They are so morally repugnant. Deniers of truth and science. This guy's like, well, Madison Cawthorn says that you have to have these chromosomes and a tallywhacker to be a man. Well, that's just not true. People have all kinds of chromosomes.
Do they?
I wanted to reach to the screen and punch this dude in the fucking face. These mental lunatics belong in an asylum. These are the people that should not be out on the streets. They need help. They need to be on medication. They really do. It's disgusting. They are unhinged. And they are trying to redefine the terminology between man and woman. You know, we live in 2022. Did you think 5-10 years ago we'd be having these conversations of like, well, what actually is a man? If these things were like legitimate, I think Socrates would have been talking about this back in the olden days. Like, I say. Well, that sounded British, but whatever. We're going Greek. Don't you think these questions would have been like asked by ancient philosophers? No, because they knew man has a penis, woman has a vagina. If you're somewhere in between, you're your own different category. But the fact of us trying to merge this and change the definition to appease the mentally deranged is just fucking sad. It is sad. I'm telling you, the LGB needs to cut the T off. Cut the T off and regain some support. Because until you do, these people are going to sink your movement. They're only growing in popularity. They are growing in insanity. You look at them. You can look at this one weirdo right there in the front in the green jacket. Look at the fucking what is wrong with these people? England's Plymouth University has been accused of gaslighting female students with a poster warning them not to challenge transgender individuals using the wrong bathroom. The poster was highlighted by a social media user who shared an image on Twitter. Hey, Twitter peeps, I thought I'd let you know that the Plymouth University doesn't seem to care for their female students as shown by this. And it's true. Feminism destroyed women because feminism led to the supporting of transgenderism. Third wave campus feminism had progressed to such a level, they support transgenderism in the ability to be whatever it is that you identify as. And as a result, you have destroyed women where they're trying to. I don't think that will. You've destroyed women. I mean, that's pathetic. That's fucking pathetic.
Yep.
If you know a woman planning on attending this uni, make sure she knows they have given away her rights, they added. You're right. There are men using your bathrooms. There are men using women's locker rooms, still with their full genitalia. You've lost your right to privacy of the same sex. It's just disgusting. Can you imagine if at your school they allowed little boys to use the little girls' restrooms and little boys to use the women's or the teenage boys to use women's showers? Can you imagine that?
No, anybody that thinks that's normal
they're disgusting.
Is not normal themselves.
No, they're not.
They get some serious issues.
This is where we're at. This is where we're at.
Breitbart actually has a tab called transgender or transanity.
It's true. It's true.
That's
Look,
so bad it
I
is
used
right
to kind
now.
of feel bad because I didn't want to make anybody feel bad for their choice, but I'm sorry. I've just lost all respect for this community. This community, it's not like the LGBTs where they're like, we just want to love each other. We want to marry. It's like, okay, you know what? Fair enough.
Right.
You have that right. And, transgender, don't get me wrong. I disagree with what they are, but they still have the right to do whatever they want to do to their body. I just don't want to pay for it.
I'm not going to treat anybody any different. Like if if a person walking down the street dressing as a man or woman or whatever, that's their choice.
Yeah.
It's not until you come up in my business and
or
start
try and
messing with
force
me,
that on my children or me. Yeah, absolutely.
Then we're going to have a problem.
But that's what's happening now. That's the problem. It didn't stop. Now they're trying to force it on the children. And the Biden administration has even acknowledged this and supported this. Now it's gone too far.
It's so far that there's a tab called Transanity
look at this.
on Breitbart.
I got to look at this. I actually like Breitbart.
All the craziness that's surrounding transgenderism.
Where is this? A menu.
It's like on the front of their page. It just goes through all these stories.
Politics, entertainment, media, economy, world, video, tech, sport. Where are you seeing
you
this?
got like that.
Where's this at?
Where is it at? On Breitbart?
Yeah, I'm looking at the main page right now. If you're watching on Twitch or Facebook or YouTube, you can actually see the page that we're looking at as well.
Here.
Transanity. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. Judge, U.S. Bureau of Prisons must find surgeon to provide gender-affirming treatment for trans inmate. I mean, what? House Republicans send letter decrying Biden's transgender rules changes. Louisiana Senate passes transgender athlete bill. Governor deems it unnecessary. J.K. Rowling compares transgender wokeism to Soviet Union. Quotes, anti-communist hero. Slap in the face. Famed transgender golfer supports banning males from women's sports. There you go. It's just not fair. Olympic swimming champion Emma McKeon comes out against biological males competing as women. Only borders on. Health minister says transgenderism, medical intervention borders on ideological. Higher education, UCLA offers free menstrual products in men's restrooms.
Like, what the hell?
Hey, man, if you got diarrhea, this tampon will help. Just cram it right up there. I'll just stop it up.
But you would have tuck it right in your butthole.
Because men can bleed from their uterus, too. No, they can't. Men don't have uterus.
That's called colon cancer. You need to see a doctor because you're a man.
You should probably see somebody for that. This is where we're at. Dude, I just Book of Revelations. Come on, bring the asteroid. We're ready. We're ready. Let's go to heaven. Let the liberals go to hell. Let's just get it over with.
It's really spiraled out of control.
It really has. And here we are witnessing this insanity. Just what the hell?
I think that people at Disney are just sitting around looking at themselves like, oh that escalated quickly. Everybody's out protesting.
I know. It's great.
Jeez.
Good thing is right here, though, that Disney World poised to lose its tax privileges in Florida. DeSantis isn't playing with them. It's passed. Next year, it's gone.
Yeah.
They could be paying upwards of $200 million a year in taxes now to the state of Florida. And this is also going to increase local taxes of people living around Disney. And it's insane. Disney employs 38 lobbyists in Florida's capital. Each election cycle, the company gives generous campaign contributions to Florida candidates on both sides of the political aisle. The reason they do that is they get support from both sides. It's a smart political move. Mm-hmm. Be friends with both sides. Well, now the CEO has taken such a hard stance in that Disney era. You've taken a hard leftist, and I'm not saying like a left stance. You've went full on woke, full leftist. Like you made a very stupid move. Very stupid move. Its theme park mega resort near Orlando attracts around 50 million visitors a year, powering a Central Florida tourism economy that annually generates more than $5 billion in local and state tax revenue. As a result, Disney held considerable sway in its own in Florida. Well, not anymore. But Thursday, the Florida House voted to revoke Disney's world designation as a special tax district, a privilege that Disney has held for 55 years, effectively allowing the company to self-govern its 25,000-acre theme park complex. The Florida Senate voted Wednesday to eliminate the special zone, which is called the Reedy Creek Improvement District. We've talked about this before. Having cleared the way to its outcome with a formal proclamation, Governor Ron DeSantis was expected to make the measure official by adding his signature. It would take effect in June of next year. The swift effort to dissolve Reedy Creek by Florida Republicans has been widely seen as retaliation after Disney, Florida's largest private employer, paused political donations and the state and condemned new education law that opposed the Don't Say Gay, actually the parental rights bill. Among many things, the law prohibits discussion about sexual orientation and gender identity through the third grade in Florida classrooms and limits it for older students. Disney went against this. The CEO had said, we are going to put so many millions of dollars into lobbying to get these laws repealed. It's not going to happen. Florida is almost now fully red. You've lost.
Oh, it's fully red.
You're done.
Yeah.
Like, you are in enemy territory. And here's the thing. I wish the BLM would go over there and mostly peacefully protest and burn that fucking shithole to the ground. You bunch of groomers. Like, dude, I'm not going to lie. Like, you want to take the stance of supporting grooming, burn it to the ground.
Your audience is children.
Yeah.
This is what you're standing on.
The CEO comes out saying he wants to make more LGBT content for children.
You know what's bullshit is that they have these animators that are openly talking about putting in sexual stuff.
It's disgusting.
Where it's not needed.
Yep.
And it shouldn't be in there anyway.
Yep.
Like, there shouldn't be any sexual innuendos and kid stuff. And the fact that they're sitting there talking,
and they're okay with it. They're okay with their children.
There's
toddlers.
No pushback.
Yeah, they're okay with their toddlers learning about sex. Dude, but here's the thing. Like I said, this is a good thing. This is only going to energize and shock the voter base on the right. And that's why, Florida is just, they had record number turnouts and voter registration. DeSantis is there for another 4. Like, he's in.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and DeSantis even said,
he wants to be there.
Yeah, DeSantis even said, like, if Disney wants this fight, I'm the wrong guy.
Yep.
Fuck yes. I wish we had DeSantis in Texas. I really do. Greg Abbott needs to grow some balls. This dude's just, ugh. DeSantis is actually putting his money where his mouth is. Abbott, he's just kind of like, he's giving the political theater a little bit. But, I mean, he is doing some good things. Apparently, some more buses arrive in D.C. with more friggin' migrants. But it's just kind of like...
Okay, so there's 300 people that are up in D.C. now.
Yeah, it's kind of like, how long is this going to actually be sustainable? But at the same token, it's just like, the federal government has dropped the ball. They are no longer doing their job. This Biden administration is a joke. This government should be just abolished. They should be overthrown, honestly. They are no longer protecting the sovereignty of this country. These people should be tried for treason. They really should. And I'm not saying that because I hate. They should. You stopped caring about the southern border. We have an invasion force that is coming. Crime is through. Oh, man. I didn't know this lady personally. She works out at my gym. I'm not going to mention her by name. Apparently, she was having a very hard time sleeping. Somebody gave her a sleeping pill. Turns out, laced with fentanyl, and she died in her sleep with her kids on the bed with her.
Oh, my God.
That was local. Heard about it 2 days ago. God bless her and her family. Don't take things from people that you don't know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do it. And I don't even think she knew it was laced with fentanyl. You can't even tell.
It's such a small amount.
It's such a tiny amount.
We'll
killed her.
And it's coming up through that southern border.
They're saying it is the leading killer of, I want to say, what is it like?
It's been 18 to 45.
Yeah, it's a leading killer. But the federal administration shows no effort in trying to combat this.
No.
Nothing.
Don't even talk about it.
Nope.
You know what they care about? Men.
Yep.
Going potty.
Yep.
In women's bathrooms.
And men being able to chop off their penis. Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
That's what we're talking about right now.
This is the issue now. This is what's predominant in our news cycle.
This
is what our administration cares about. When you pander to the woke mob, they are pandering to the minority, the single percentile of people. Meanwhile, the majority percentile that vote the most, you might want to start giving an ear to what they have to say. Because Democrats, they see this. Democrats are seeing this administration just turn to shit. If Disney wants to pick a fight, they chose the wrong guy. DeSantis, the potential Republican presidential candidate in 2024, wrote in a fundraising email to supporters Wednesday. I will not allow a woke corporation based in California to run our state, he continued. Disney has gotten away with special deals from the state in Florida for way too long. DeSantis added, Disney thought they ruled Florida. They even tried to attack me to advocate their woke agenda. Disney declined to comment. Disney's scared. They're scared.
It should be.
They're about to lose a lot of money. You're about to start paying a lot of money. And here's the beautiful thing about it. You're about to start paying a lot of money to the very same guy you hate.
Oh, yeah.
And if I was DeSantis, I would redistribute that money to, like, anti-Disney stuff out there. Like, it'd be so great. It'd be like, there'd be ways of actually facilitating this.
A new state-run theme park.
Mm-hmm. Fuck Disney World. These groomers, these disgusting individuals, these
Yeah, I know. Hey guys, want to see how I can ruin a business in 5 minutes?
Oh my
Watch
God.
this.
Like, who in their right mind would think this is a good idea?
Yeah.
Even if you actually supported it.
What was that board meeting? I wonder what
God.
that sounded like.
Oh, it's an echo chamber.
Johnson, what do you got?
We're going to support sexualizing children, sir.
I love it.
I love it. Let's do it.
Genius.
Gorsh. Hey, kids, you want to see my penis? Oh, Mickey.
Someone slap a dress on Goofy. All of our characters are trans now. All of them.
Oh, Oh my God.
It's good.
No one bakes like Gaston. No one takes like Gaston. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Turning this whole thing gay.
Everything is gay.
Everything is gay.
It's all. It's not even gay. It's just fucking. It's in this whole different spectrum of just nuts. It's crazy, man. It's just like the girl I was on a date with. I'm not going to talk about that. I don't give away her personal information. But she talked about how she has some trans friends, and the man is transitioning to a woman, and his girlfriend is transitioning. It's just like, wait, so they're gay? She goes, they say they're not. It's like, they're two men. They're gay. Like, that's just the way it works. Like, I don't care what you chop off or so on. You're still gay. Your chromosomes were of a man. You're both gay. It's like, no, we're not. We're straight. It's like, no, that's a butthole. You're fucking a butthole. It's a guy's butthole. You're gay.
You got to add all the extras.
Yeah, just because you put the bells and whistles on a fucking Buick, it doesn't make it a Lamborghini, baby. It's still a fucking Buick with Lamborghini parts. It's all it is.
Just sprinkling extras all over the place.
That sounds like gay with extra steps.
So you're gay.
So you're gay.
Okay. No, that's not what. You're not listening to me.
Oh, my God. I'm listening. Yeah. I don't think you understand what the fuck it is that you're saying is the problem. I think you're nuts. Oh, my God. Catholics are getting involved. The Catholic League slams Biden's administration's transgender mania. I was having this conversation. Transgenderism is the new anorexia. Because these things come along and people think they're hip. And it's like, I'm anorexic. Everybody, for a while, there's like, I'm ADHD. I'm OCD, I'm ADD, I'm D&D, I'm LVB, I'm VFC, I'm KFC, I'm BMW. You have all these cool fucking faddish shit that comes along, and everybody suddenly has it. Everyone's a goddamn, forgive me, everyone's a fucking hypochondriac. It's like that Jeff Foxworthy bit from years ago. It's like he was sitting there with his mom, and she calls him all the time, like she thinks she has this, and goes, you know... He said, my mom's like watching this television show is like, you know, there's like 60% of men experience testicular cancer. And she calls him up. It's like, I think I've got it. He's like, Mom, you don't even have testiculars. What the hell are you talking about? It's true. Oh my God. The symptoms. I have them. My mom's the same way. My mom is the same exact way. Do you have trouble sleeping? You could have cancer. John, I have cancer. No, Mom, you just have trouble sleeping. Stop listening to the TV. It's the same thing. Everyone's suddenly transgender. Everything's transgender. Just want to do a little snip, a little sue, and here we go. I'm Johanna.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. Why are you afraid of these people on Twitter? This trans community tries to come out. Why are you afraid of them? Stop being afraid of these people. What are they going to do? They're going to send some bad words at you? Oh my God, you're transphobe. I'm not afraid of you. I just think you're weird. I think you're a basket case. You need help. And you look at their pictures. I mean, it's like a train wreck. You have to look. You have to look. And then you see a guy wearing a bra and lipstick and like some garter hose. You're just like, what the fuck?
Looks comfortable.
And it does not. If you're gay, I don't know. These people are so ingrained in Twitter beef and drama. And I'm surprised they haven't come after me. Like, I don't go after them. I really don't give a fuck about them. I'll tweet my shit and then just put the phone down and not give a shit. And it's like, let them be triggered. Let them be triggered. I don't give a shit.
Drop the bomb.
They'll probably ban me on Twitter eventually. And then hopefully if Elon takes it, like I'll get another account and be like, all right, we're safe.
Yeah, I wonder how that'll work.
I think he will actually influence a lot of change to where it's like, dude, the first thing he should do, I'm telling Elon's a troll. He knows how to troll. The first thing he should do is reinstate Trump. Like President Trump, your account's back. And the first thing he should tweet, China.
China. Rigged.
Rigged China.
Rigged election.
Oh my God.
Joe, you know I ran. You know
Disney,
I won.
Do what?
Joe, you know I won.
Joe, you're full of shit. 81 million, my dick. Disney delays Will Smith National Geographic documentary. Netflix cancels Bright 2. After the slap heard around the world, Disney has delayed the Will Smith-fronted National Geographic documentary Pole to Pole, and Netflix has canceled Bright 2 starring Smith in the wake of the actor attacking Chris Rock at the Academy Awards. Pole to Pole, a nature series featuring Will Smith visiting the North Pole and South Poles, has been delayed by Walt Disney Company's National Geographic division. Wait. Hold on. Let me get this straight. Will Smith just slaps a comedian. I'm not trying to make less of it, but he just slaps a comedian. And you pull his documentary series as Disney, but you have people wanting to sexualize children, and that's where the line is drawn? Like, are you serious?
That's it.
You're kidding me. Your standards are like looking at a Picasso painting. It's like, okay, where the fuck is the line here? Like, you liberals have no front line. You have no forward line. None. Your standards exist in this ether of just kind of like, oh no, we'll do that one, but not that one. It's constantly changing. It's like, well, you broke the law. Which law? The law that we just applied yesterday. Well, the law before that, no, that one's gone. We just put this new in place. It's a new standard. Like, wait, what? Where do you get this? You don't. We just tell you. That's the way it works. That's how liberalism is. It's a disease. You should catch it. Because by not understanding it, you understand it. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Just go with it. You racist.
Put this mask on.
Put this mask on.
Hey.
The Nature series featuring Will Smith visiting North and South Pole, blah, 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 blah. The series was supposed to start shooting in 3 weeks, but has been reportedly pushed back until the fall. So then you didn't cancel it. You just pushed it to let the bullshit die down, and then you'll do it later. So all this was a publicity stunt to say, hey, we don't support Will Smith, but hey, we'll do this later. Just sit by. They'll forget about it by then. That's all that is. And last but most certainly not least, Bill Murray. The Bill Murray film, Being Mortal, suspends production over inappropriate behavior allegations, reports say. So you've got allegations and you shut down production over allegations. Why wouldn't you just continue until these allegations are proven true or false?
I mean, Alec, he
killed a guy and he's walking free.
Yeah.
He's saying that Alec just came out and talked about how, Alec Baldwin, scumbag. Let it be written. It's done. Shaboom. He actually said the documentary or something about the Rust thing cleared him. I was like, dude, you pulled the trigger. There isn't a fucking thing out there that can clear you. You pulled the trigger. Well, the armor gave it to me loaded. It's in your hand. You're responsible. You pulled the trigger.
He's going to dress up as a woman and be like, how dare you?
How dare you?
You must be transphobic.
You're transphobic. You racists. Alec, you're white and you have a penis. You're transphobic. But you don't even identify as... You're transphobic. Put on this mask.
It would probably work.
It probably would. Following allegations of inappropriate behavior against actor Bill Murray on the set of Being Mortal, Searchlight Pictures has halted production on the Aziz and Ansari-led film, report says. And the funny thing about this is that Aziz Ansari was also accused of forced oral sex on a woman he had in his apartment, yet he's the one producing or directing this film. But then they have beef with Bill Murray under allegations. Like, you've got someone that was the same thing, and you've got him directing this movie, and that's okay? Like, your standards don't even make sense. I mean, am I taking crazy pills? Your standards don't even make fucking sense. According to reports, the multiple outlets, including the New York Times and Variety, the film studio issued a letter to cast and crew on Wednesday saying the suspension occurred because of a complaint, but did not go into further details. Last week, we were made aware of a complaint and we immediately looked into it, read the letter, per the New York Times and Variety. We are truly grateful to all of you for everything you've put into this project. The outlets report the complaints involves inappropriate behavior against the comedian. A representative for Searchlight Pictures confirmed to USA Today that production on the film has been halted at this time, but no further information was provided. USA Today has reached out to representatives for the Murray and Ansari for comment and further details. Being Mortal also stars Seth Rogen. Oh, okay, never mind. I hope they cancel it. I hope they do. Fuck that guy. That guy's he's the same one that came out there. He's like, homeless people have a right to what's in your trunk. Like, shut the fuck up, you fat fuck. You idiot. You were funny back in the day, but your slapstick weed shit is over. Like, dude, your day has come and gone. You were a fucking moron. Just another pothead that doesn't know what the fuck he's talking. Like, dude, it's literally one of those guys like, how much pot have you actually smoked? You have no brain cells. None.
Did he actually say that?
Yes.
Homeless people.
Yes, he said they should be able to get into your trunk because they don't have anything. I'm paraphrasing, but essentially they basically said that in L.A., break-ins in cars were going up so much that he was just kind of like, just leave your car unlocked. You know, you're not tied to anything in your car. Let them have it. They're homeless. I'm like,
what?
Why aren't you just leaving the front door to your fucking mansion open there, bud? Why don't you go house them in your house then if you care so much about them? Or do you just want other people to do that?
Yeah.
This guy's he's just a nut job. It's just a nut job. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for today's episode. And it is Friday. I might do I'm not going to be doing a stream tonight. I'm going to be relaxing tonight. But we appreciate y'all being here and tuning into the All American Savage Show podcast. And don't forget, this episode is sponsored by and brought to you by ShellShockCBD.com. A veteran-owned and operated, sourced right here in America, CBD company that carries products for your sleep, your anxiety, your stress, or we can just get you higher than giraffe pussy. That's right. It's ShellShockCBD.com. Go check out the Delta 8 and the Delta 9 products. We are about to launch a Kratom sale. That's right. And I'm actually going to explain this real quick. We are doing away with Kratom. Look, the reason for this is we basically had to shift banks. So we were with, Albany Bank? I forget which bank it is.
It's Esquire.
Esquire, okay.
And it got acquired
by another bank. And they and we had to leave their bank because essentially they wanted us to pull down the reviews. They wanted us, the banks have so much power. So the new bank we went to, they're giving us everything we want except for Kratom. They said Kratom is too much of a high-risk product. Truth be told, we weren't really selling a lot of Kratom. So all right, we'll compromise on that one. We have no other alternative. We have nothing else we can do. So we're going to be putting Kratom on sale. So if you like Kratom, you take it. It works for you. You're going to be able to get it a deal here very soon. I think the text goes out today in the email. Probably today or tomorrow. But it's coming very soon. So we're liquidating all Kratom. You will get it at a discount. It's already like, what, $20 a bag?
Yeah,
something along those. It's cheap.
And it's actually really good.
It's very good.
Yeah,
but the problem is these stupid fucking banks won't do any research. They put no trust in it because people were asking us to carry Kratom. And so when you and I were in Florida at the Orlando bullshit, the fitness thing down there, you and I sat down and we started researching Kratom.
Oh yeah,
we looked what the CDC was saying, and they were fucking lying through their teeth. They're just like, oh, people that have OD'd had Kratom in their systems. Like, yeah, they were using Kratom to get over fucking heroin and shit like that. So naturally, it's going to be in their fucking system, you morons. But it actually didn't kill anybody. But Kratom has been used to wean people off heroin. Now, if Kratom is taken above the recommended usage, it does have addictive properties.
Yeah.
That's on the packaging. It's there, but it says it can get... Dude, I've had people comment say it's helped them quit alcoholism. It's helped them quit heroin. Yeah. It's helped them quit a lot of... The shit works.
Like Percocets?
Yes.
All that
and people
shit.
use it as a means of getting off something stronger. But the banks feel it's such a high-risk product, they don't want to risk it. So they're saying you have to drop Kratom. So... They're giving us like a month or 2 months. We're liquidating all Kratom, guys. I apologize. We have no control over this. This is what the banks do. And it's bullshit.
Yeah, and pharmaceutical companies, no problem.
Oh, absolutely. You got a pill that can addict kids to whatever. Absolute fucking put it up there. Absolutely. Kratom? Oh, God, no. That's too much. It's too much.
It comes from a plant.
What?
We got to...
You mean we can't just manufacture? Yeah, we can't synthesize it in a lab somewhere and add addictive properties to the point where it's gonna get them strung out on this shit? Oh, absolutely not. We can't have that. We can't make a lot of money on that. So again, apologies for this, guys, but Kratom is going away. So soon the sale will be launched. You can get notified. Look, if you want to be notified about sales and deals that we have coming up, go to shellshockcbd.com and sign up for the email, letter, or the SMS, and we will notify you. We don't spam it. We barely ever use it, but you're going to get notified when we have deals coming your way, so you can check it out. And again, this is your last opportunity to grab Kratom. And we have some other stuff we've got coming up here in the near future. We're going to be pushing into the vitamins and minerals world. CBD free. We're going to be offering some sugar scrub. A lot of great stuff for the skincare stuff. Some soaps. Various great things. This is all coming in year 2022. We're working on it right now to bring it to you, the consumer. So again, we can't thank you guys enough. We love you for all the Twitch subscriptions, the donations, the bits. I love y'all. Thank you, Lost Savages. Thank you for sharing the podcast. Tag us on Instagram. Share the episodes, guys. You are the ones that are echoing our voices and making it heard across the world. We cannot thank you enough for that. So, until then, you got anything to add, my man?
Yeah, thanks again, Charlie, for the awesome gavel, man. I really appreciate it. This thing is badass.
It is badass. That's pretty cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that does it here at the Shell Shock CQ in Richardson, Texas. We will see you bright and early around Monday morning / afternoon at the All American Savage Show podcast. As always, you stay savage.